Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. In this video, I'd like to discuss 3 different calendars that we are following right now in the present time. One is Torah calendar, and the second one is Enoch calendar, and the third one is Hebrew calendar. So if you look at this Torah calendar, the 9th month already began on October 30th. So Hanukkah, Feast of Dedication, begins November 22nd sundown to November 23rd sundown, which is actually it begins on November 23rd, which is exactly the same weekend of our Thanksgiving, which is next week. And 8 days feast, so it will end on November 30th. And if you look at Elon calendar, there are 2 different ones. Why? Because one is based on the new moon. The second one actually is the traditional Elon calendar. It's 30 days a month, and then every quarter, the last month has 31 days, which is 2 months, 30 days, and then the third month is 31 days. Okay, so if we based on the new moon, the 9th month already began on November 12th, and which means the Hanukkah Feast of Dedication Day 1, it will land on December 6th, which is sundown December 5th to sundown December 6th, and then the 8th day, which is the end of the Feast of Dedication, it will land on December 13. So if we based on just the logic of the calendar, 30 days for 2 months and then 31 days for the third month, let's see, so the 9th month, it will begin on November 18th, which is the coming Monday. Hanukkah Feast of Dedication Day 1 will land on December 12th. So, which means sundown December 11th to sundown December 12th. And the 8th day, which is the end of the Feast of Dedication, it will land on December 19th. So, if we look at the Hebrew calendar, the 9th month, it will begin on November 29th, the end of this month. And then Hanukkah, Feast of Dedication, Day 1, it will land on December 23rd, which means sundown December 22nd to sundown December 23rd, which is right before Christmas. And the 8th day is the end of this year, December 30th. Okay, so which one we should follow? I think I will consider the time frame between Thanksgiving to before December. This time frame is critical. That's how I look at it. And of course, Thanksgiving next week is crucial time for us. There might be FF events, in the last days. The DS will sneak on us, when nobody is paying attention. So everybody, please be vigilant, be careful, be ready of anything could happen next week. And then if we look at the new moon or even Elok calendar, the traditional one, 30 days, 2 months, and 31 days, the third month, actually just a week apart. So it's not like a huge discrepancy at the moment. I would say December 6th is really prominent is a very prominent day. So look at it. When YouTube sets the policy on December 10th, which is exactly before the Elok calendar, the Feast of Dedication begins. If you look at column number 2, and if you look at column number 1, is in the middle of the Feast of Dedication. So I think they know what's going on, what's coming. So that's why they set the date December 10th. Exactly at the same time, December 10th, which is 1, 2, 1, and then we drop the 0, right? So 1, 2, 1, they really liked looking things forward and backward. So if you look at it backwards, it's 1, 2, 1 exactly. Same. So I know that 12 is a time number. So if you look at it backward, it's 21, right? So flip it is a mirror image. So 12, 21. Another time ritual, I think, because based on the analogy of Bob and Aaron on the Open Scroll YouTube channel, they said that there will be a time travel back in time to year 2012. So I think that is what they try to do. Another time ritual on December 20th, that YouTube will change their policy and delete all the accounts that they don't like. Okay, so I don't really care. I say everything on my channel because, first of all, I'm not, collecting money on my channel. I'm not making money on my channel. I just directly spread the words and the truth to wake people up. And second of all is I'm sure they will delete my channel on the very day, December 10th. And I don't really care. I can create another one and spread the truth until they delete my another account again. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, so just be vigilant from now today, because this weekend I'm sure there will be something happen, since this is right before Thanksgiving. And then next week, in the middle of the week, I think around Wednesday or Thursday, be vigilant. That's God confirmed to me that the week of 17th, in the middle of the week. I don't know what will happen, but I just want to tell you guys what I have from God. Then I just want you guys to look at this calendar is the Torah calendar. So it specifically said that November 22nd sunset to November 23rd sunset is the 25th of the 9th month. And then if you look at this, I will leave the links below. This website is the calendar is based on the new moon Elok calendar. So Feast of Dedication December 6 to December 13. You can reference back to 1 Maccabees 4:59, 2 Maccabees 1:18, and John 10:22. And then they also list other new moon dates. November 12 and then December 12 this year and then next year. Okay, so the next picture is this graph is a analysis of the Elok calendar is like very, very detail oriented. I hope you guys can see. I will leave a link below, and I know it's like very small fonts, but they even explain Feast of Dedication, how it relates to Messiah conceived day. It's really, really amazing. Just it just blew my mind. They really thoroughly analyzed the whole Elok calendar. It makes sense because Messiah is born on September 11th. So it's the beginning of, so September is the 7th month, so it's the beginning of the year. And so the first day of winter is the day of Messiah conceived. And then so forth. You can take a look at this graph yourself. So the following calendar is the Hebrew calendar. So you can see December 22nd sundown to 23rd sundown is the first day of Hanukkah, which is the Feast of Dedication. 1 Maccabees 4:59. Moreover, Judas and his brethren, with the whole congregation of Israel, ordained it, that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year by the space of 8 days, from the 25th day of the month Kislev, with mirth and gladness. King James Version. 2 Maccabees 1:18. Therefore, whereas we are now purposed to keep the purification of the temple upon the 25th day of the month Kislev, we thought it necessary to certify you thereof, that ye also might keep it, as the feast of the tabernacles and of the fire, which was given us when Nehemiah offered sacrifice. After that, he had built the temple and the altar. John 10:22, King James Version. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication, and it was winter. So I think the rapture could happen right before the feast of dedication or during the feast of dedication. That's just my opinion. It's not exactly what God told me, but at the same time, I'm not trying to set a date. I'm just speculating. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.